Hey guys, welcome back to another Peaceful Challenge episode. So today we want to work on some server goals. In the first episode I mentioned that we want to build every 1.16 farm. And today we want to make a basalt farm. We actually don't really need it because from mining the nether tunnels we actually got a ton of basalt already. We have about 6 or 7 shulker boxes, but it will be a fun project anyway. Alright, let's head over to the creative world and quickly design one. It shouldn't be too hard. The first decision you always need to make when designing a basalt farm is which dimension do we want to build it in. Lava flows quicker in the nether dimension than in the overworld and in the end. Until 1.10, lava actually also was flowing quick in the end dimension, but it got changed. Still have an open bug report about that, because according to some older bug reports, it was actually intended that lava also flows quicker in the end. Okay, so basalt farm setup is super easy. You just need soul soil and some blue ice on the side. And here you can see overworld takes about 1.5 seconds for lava to flow, which is 3 times slower than in the nether dimension. So the advantage of building a basalt farm in the overworld is you can use water for the item collection, and you could even make an adjustable system where you can switch between basalt and cobble farm. So you can make a hybrid farm, saves you some effort. So you don't need to build 2 separate farms. But I think we want to build our farm in the nether dimension, try to make a simple design and use the advantage of lava flowing quicker. Here you can see the difference. The nether dimension, the lava just flows so much quicker. It's definitely something we want to use. So next decision we need to make is how are we going to break the blocks. There's usually the 3 main options: withers, TNT, or pickaxe. And then you can also use a gas to break blocks, but that's usually not really that great. Right, so the disadvantage of using the pickaxe is you're kind of limited by the breaking speed. You can only get 72,000 blocks per hour, which is still quite decent. And obviously you would use up the durability of the tool. So you need to swap it out or repair with XP, which is also not that easy to do in Peaceful. But the advantage of using a pickaxe is usually the system is the easiest. Then the withers are not an option since we don't have access to any wither skulls or the withers even. Can't use that, so only leaves us pretty much with TNT. As long as TNT duping is in the game is probably also the best option. Just want to show you the pickaxe option really quick, because I designed such a farm a while ago. It's also pretty good. You can get 72,000 basalt per hour this way. And it's fairly compact. But let's use TNT. Next decision is what kind of blast chamber are we gonna use. So TNT efficiency for us in Peaceful is not important since we're gonna use TNT duping anyway, so we don't even have an option to use legit TNT. Alright, so usually what's better in terms of TNT efficiency is pushing in the blocks from on top, because this way so fewer blocks get lost, but usually layered is a bit more complicated. So I think I'm just gonna push in blocks from the side, and we can create the basalt at the bottom, somewhere here, and then just push it up and over and blow it up in the middle. I think this would be the simplest approach. Yeah, I think the basalt generator could look like this. So sticky pistons under the soul soil, and we can just power everything with a redstone line between. We need a lava source here in the middle. And then we can just push it up. We can do that every 10 ticks. Right, then all that's left to do is push everything over. Could, for example, have 2 pistons here, and then 2 pistons, 1 higher. Yeah, like that. We're gonna push the basalt here at the top over, and we could still power those maybe through the blocks. Yeah, this should still be possible. It's actually easier if you just put the lower pistons here in the back, and then the wiring at the top. Yeah. Get is all we need. There's some blocks here, and then we can QC power most of it. Right. The decision that I made actually here to push in 2 blocks at the bottom, it was caused by the speed of the whole basalt generator. So basically every 20 ticks or every second we push over a column of blocks here, and we need TNT to blow everything up in the middle. But we can't use TNT more frequently than about every 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds, because then otherwise the items would take too long to fall down and the next TNT already blows it up again. And the TNT can blow up pretty much 2 blocks or sometimes 3 blocks if you use a 9 by 4. So this is 4 high, 9 wide. So if you blow up 2 blocks every 2 seconds, then this should be pretty much ideal. If you would have like a piston for every basalt generator and add even more basalt generators, maybe here at the bottom or even at the top, this would be way too fast. If we would need to blow up 2 blocks every second, then that would be an issue. So we have to slow this down a little bit. We're not using more basalt generators, we just push in twice. It's so quick. Okay, we pretty much got the setup already. Just need some timing and then TNT in the middle to blow everything up. I think I'm just gonna use the usual TNT loop again. We shoot TNT against honey blocks and it slowly glides down. So that's the design I had in mind. Just need to activate this for not too long, but also not too short. And then the TNT can glide down. Oh, this was probably way too close. Yeah. Okay, we just need to center this pretty much here in the 9 by 4 area. The TNT should explode a little bit lower, maybe around here or between those 2 blocks. The advantage of blowing it up a little bit lower than higher is that usually fewer items would land on blocks lower that didn't get blown up. This way we can minimize the item loss. Now we just need to figure out some of the timings. So the TNT always has a fuse time of 80 ticks or 4 seconds. So that's why we have to activate the lower part with some delay. Because it's also important that we push in the basalt blocks just at the time when the TNT explodes, because moving blocks have a lower blast resistance. Right. That's why I added here some repeater delay, observer delay, and repeater delay again for the bottom part. You can see here. Now we just activate the TNT and now we have to wait a little bit. And here we go. Push in right when it explodes. Okay, I can also add a little clock now. 10-tick clock, which is actually really fast. And then we already have a working farm, minus the collection system. I think we are activating this a bit too frequently. Yep, that's not looking good. Oh my god. We should stop this. Okay. Yeah, we need to look into this again. So I fixed the issue at the top, added a basalt generator on the other side as well, and added the item collection here at the bottom. We're pretty much finished. Alright, so I just mirrored basically the basalt generator on the other side, made sure we have the same timings, and then bottom we use this trick here to funnel the items into the middle. So we use blocks with a different height and push over the blocks this way. We follow those basalt items here, eventually they will be pushed into the middle. Okay, so we could stand here now, and there's already a lot of basalt. And let's actually check how quick this is. It should be around 250,000 basalt items per hour. And if you look at the MSPT, we're at 4. I think Mojang actually improved the performance in 1.16. I expected this to be way worse. This actually leaves us some room to make the farm faster, so not that we need it, but why not? Well, we added. So I just mirrored everything over, and we should get 500,000 basalt now. Let's try this out. So we got 2 TNT blast chambers now. Each one will produce 250,000 items. And I added some item pushers here at the bottom that will push over the basalt. Alright. Let's see how many items we'll get now. Oh! That's quite a lot. Yeah, 3 stacks, 9 stacks, 13 stacks. Yeah, this is pretty fast. But it's the lag at the moment. 6 MSPT. When the client is suffering a little bit. The client is still not that optimized, but at least server side lag is looking pretty good. We can maybe go a bit larger even. I mirrored it once again, so now we have 4 TNT blast chambers. We should get about 1,000,000 items per hour. So just had to add a little bit of an item collection here at the bottom. So the items will actually be sent my way. Oh, this is getting crazy, I love it. Okay, the first batch should arrive any second. Here we are. 6 stacks. Another 6 stacks. Okay. And inventory filled up. Alright. Let's take a look at the MSPT. We're at 10. Basically nothing. I feel like we could mirror this once more. And also have another 4 on this side. Alright, so here we go. 2 million basalt per hour. Okay, let's turn it on here. The advantage of having such a fast basalt farm would also be that we don't need a storage. If we ever need basalt, we can just stand here, wait a little bit, and then fill either shulker boxes or chests. Okay, in terms of MSPT, we're actually pretty good. 16. So we could make this even larger. But I feel like the client lag is becoming quite annoying. 12 FPS, I think. Yeah, we should maybe stop here. So this gets rather large. We need to build this as well in survival. But judging from the lag, we could even make this larger. So instead of 2 million items, we could probably even push this up to 6 million items or so. But we'll stop here. It's already silly. Don't need to make it stupid. Okay, as you can see, if you ever need basalt, you can just come here and fill a couple of chests. You will actually have a hard time dragging them into the chest quick enough. So I don't think we need a storage for this. So now we can also see the farm in action here from the side. So one way to actually deal with the client lag would be to just move away. We could also maybe just transport the items a bit over. If you're about 64 blocks away from the farm, then your FPS will go up. And yeah, then we hardly would have any lag issues. So it's something we might want to consider, but I think it's fine. Having the collection spot near the farm was still, for me at least, manageable. So I think we're done here in creative. Let's head back to survival, find a suitable location for this, and gather the materials and obviously build it. We could try it out, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
You can break those from the bottom, you know.
But then they just fall down.
Yeah.
The rain. Oh.
Cats die for this, Helga. Come on.
Yeah, but that's the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe. Why do I see something missing in this? No,
It's
okay.
Probably,
Missing
yeah,
blocks
the
are the
TNT
dupers.
dupers.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not assembled. Mm.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was seeing.
Should we go for it?
Did you run a
Yeah.
verification?
I did.
Yeah, okay. Then.
All right.
Oh god. Okay. Now it's activated.
All right.
Should I maybe stop it? Nothing goes wrong?
It looks
Okay,
like it's working.
Basalt is coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of basalt already.
Yeah.
Oh god, maybe turn it
Yeah.
off.
I'm gonna turn it off. Let's check.
Oh my god. Oh, my inventory is completely
You-
full.
You
Oh,
need to
God.
like have a first
Somebody have a
empty
flint
your
and steel.
inventory.
Wait, there's a bunch of shulkers here that are empty.
Okay, I'm gonna check if something is blown up, I guess.
Actually.
Yeah, whoa. Maybe we should have a storage for this.
No. You know how many hoppers we would need.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing blew up, it seems. It's good. But I'm gonna clear my
Just-
inventory.
Yeah.
Just see how fast
Yeah,
it's
but you
coming in.
know, your inventory comes like in each.
Not bad having it work first try.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one full shulker box for me.
No need to run it again. Yeah, we're done here. Never need it again.
More.
Turn it on for 1 minute.
Okay,
now.
probably place my axe in some shulker box if you see it.
Oh god.
Here goes again. Okay, inventory almost filled up. This is so
Ooh,
quick.
it's this.
Yeah,
Oh my
every
God.
time we get like 20 stacks.
20 stacks at a time, yeah.
I had to figure out how to use it all.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's
It's insane.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 million basalt per hour. Totally needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it didn't take long. I mean, it's because how much time? A bit over 1.5 hours to build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have made it
Not
so much
that bad.
larger. Alright, there we go. 2 million basalt power farm. We definitely won't have any issues gathering the stuff anymore. We also hooked it up directly here to the Nether hub, so the location was actually chosen. Yeah, it would be built right next to the Nether hub because we had some open space there, and the farm, when not running, doesn't cause a lot of lag. So there's no hoppers for the item collection. I think the only things that would cause a bit of static lag are the minecarts of the TNT dupers. But that's about it. The rest is basically the same as having a stone block in your world. So this is pretty good. It's also directly hooked up here to the Nether hub. After the right turn, we also have a custom tunnel design. Yeah, basalt seamed. Really good. Then here directly we have the on switch and the item collection. I think the plan was to build also a little bit of an enclosure here around this place. Maybe some glass blocks so we can see what's going on. But yeah, that's about it. I think it was good progress for one episode. Thanks guys for watching and see you on the next one. Bye bye.